Hey love, welcome. So today I want to share with you 4 things that men very often say in the bedroom that women really dislike. And I am speaking from my experience. I've heard all of those things, but I'm also speaking on behalf of my girlfriends because yes, women talk, we exchange, opinions and our experiences. So I know I am not the only one who have heard these sayings. Many of us have, and I yet have to meet a woman who actually likes hearing that. So my love, my name is Magda K. I am an intimacy coach and the founder of the School of Intimacy, and welcome to my channel. This is the best place for you to get all the tips, insights, and techniques to enjoy the most fulfilling and exciting intimate life. So let's talk about these 4 things that women really dislike when you say them in the bedroom. Are you ready? The first thing is, did you come? So what's wrong with this question? You have to understand that a lot of women don't have orgasm. A lot of them struggle to orgasm, maybe never had an orgasm, and even those who do don't have orgasm every single time. And it's quite embarrassing for us, okay? Like the way that the society is constructed around sexuality, women feel very vulnerable and insecure if they don't come. So when you just come at them with a direct question, like a yes or no question, you cannot putting them on the spot. Like if she did come, no problem. But if she didn't, she's literally feeling like a kid at school where the teacher says, "Did you do your homework?" As in, if the answer isn't yes, you feel like, no. So if you're asking her, did you come? And she didn't, she will literally feel like, no, I didn't. Or she will lie to you. She'll tell you she did just because she feels too embarrassed to say no. So these kind of questions, yes or no, they're actually very pushy and can be very intimidating. So it's great that you're asking her that you want feedback. What's a better question in this case would be an open question, and would be simply to ask her, what did you like? Not did you like it, if you liked it, but what did you like? What did you like the most? It gives her space to express about her experience. And if she had an orgasm, she will tell you. Like she will say, oh my God, when you did that, that was amazing. And that's when I came and I loved it. You'll get the feedback. You will know what she likes. But again, putting her on the spot actually adds the pressure. You have to understand that women, when they don't come, it is because of the pressure. They cannot relax, they cannot get out of their head and into the body. And asking a question like that adds to the pressure. And again, look, if she feels too embarrassed to say that she didn't and she lies to you, then it actually sets her for a whole different pattern with you, because it's enough she lies once and she will lie in the future, because then it's gonna be more difficult for her to be honest with you. So again, don't ever say directly, did you come? If anything, ask her, what did you like the most? So the second thing we really dislike is when you say, did you like it? Did you like it? Why? Because, well, what can she say? Like, she doesn't have a lot of choice. If you ask it like this during sex, if she says that, oh, I actually don't really like it, could you change it? She knows she can hurt you. She knows she can kill the mood. So likely she will not answer honestly this question, and she will just say, yes, I like it, because she knows that that's what you want to hear, that this is why you're asking the question. And to be honest, that probably is why you're asking the question. You're not asking because you actually want feedback. Now, the thing is, if she is enjoying it, great. But if she isn't, what she's getting from this situation is that she doesn't get to express something honestly because your pleasure is more important than hers. That feels actually manipulative to a woman, and it makes her shut down. Now, if you like this kind of conversation during sex, what you can do is outside of the bedroom, tell her, it really turns me on if you could say how much you like it and that you want me to give it hard to you, or anything else that you really enjoy to hear. So say what you would like to hear, ask her, and then she can do it during sex, but you don't have to put her on spot and make her feel uncomfortable. Okay, so this is very similar to the previous one, did you come? It's how you say it that makes a woman feel like she doesn't have a choice to answer honestly, and it kind of creates the pattern of her having to lie for your sake. Does it make sense? And here's the third one, and it's when you say, "You're not wet." Look, I want you to imagine the situation the other way around. You're with a woman and you're just not getting an erection. You can't get it fully hard. How would you feel if she just said like, "Wow, you're not hard"? It's not nice and it doesn't help. This is physiology, okay? So it doesn't necessarily depend on our conscious mind. It's not like a choice. I wanna be wet, I wanna be hard. We have to work with our body. So something may be happening in her life that it's, more difficult for her to get wet. Maybe it's a certain phase of her cycle, because that happens when she doesn't produce natural lubrication in the same quantity. So sometimes if you say it to her, it's really inconsiderate. She may struggle to relax. Or also, please keep in mind that it's kind of your job to get her wet. What do you do if you want to get hard because you want to have sex with your partner? You want her to touch you. You want her to go down on you, right? It's like you want her to stimulate you so you can get hard. It's exactly same the other way around. If you want her to be wet, then make sure you're turning her on so she does get wet. If she isn't wet, it simply means her body needs more foreplay. She needs more kissing. Touch her, go down on her. Do what her body needs to feel relaxed, safe, open, and fully aroused. And the last one, the fourth thing, please do not ever say this, and it's, "I don't have time for this." I actually heard this from one of my previous partners. So I was explaining that I really love sensual and intimate sex. Now, we had great sex and we did lots and lots of things, but I was missing this more sensual and tantric approach. So I asked him if we could do a longer session, about an hour long, and I would love to receive a massage and just make love in a more gentle way. And his response was, "Who has time for that?" Literally. So, yeah, I understand that maybe you don't always have an hour for that, but I want you to understand how it feels for a woman to hear that. Our body needs more time. We will never get fully aroused and fully ready for sex in 15 minutes. Sometimes a woman's body literally needs half an hour of foreplay, or maybe half an hour of a massage and then 15 minutes of kissing her and going down on her before she's ready for penetration. And then, you can have the most beautiful intercourse, and then afterwards, she still is very aroused, and a woman needs kind of afterplay, right? Because she's still on, her energy is still activated. So for her, it's not over. So actually the curve of pleasure for women, it's much longer than for a man. So if you say that, "Oh, I don't have time for this," basically what you're doing is gaslighting her. You're basically discrediting her needs. So try to take it, to yourself in another situation. Think of something else in your life where you need time. I don't know, maybe you're learning, programming or some new skills. You're working on a project and you need time to finish this, and in return you hear that, "Oh, I don't have time for that." That just doesn't feel nice. So understand that when it comes to sex, time and taking things slow is actually a need for a woman. It's not, being capricious and, being a princess and it's all about me. This is literally how a female body works. So don't ever say you don't have time for this. In fact, please make an effort to find that time. So these are the 4 things that honestly, please stop using. I gave you some examples of how to rephrase it that really will work better for her. Like I said, these things, even if they work for you, they really shut a woman down. So now you know what not to do, but the next step, of course, is what to do. How to, you already know how to move from giving her experiences that literally making it pleasant to being a good lover, but then how do you step into being a great lover? What do women really want to hear? What do they want to experience to have the best time with you ever? So I have a special course for men called Female Sexuality Decoded, and I go in details of what it is that women need inside the bedroom and outside of the bedroom to really feel met sexually by you. Because again, for a woman, foreplay starts way before you get into the bed. So I'm telling you everything that we need. For example, one of the things that you will learn about is 11 different types of female orgasm. Did you also know that there is such a thing as female erection? So I'm describing all of it. I'm explaining what it is, what it means. Like, you're getting the sex education that no one really got and we should have. And you know, as a woman, I can tell you, like, we want men to know it, but most women feel too embarrassed to talk about sex in such details. And also, a lot of women don't actually know this about themselves because they have not received the right education. So many women do not know their own sexual anatomy. So if you ask them, where is your G-spot? She will not even know. So this is why I created this training, because you as a man, you should know these things. And if you want to have the best intimate relationship with your woman, then these are essentials to be able to offer her that experience and really become a great lover. So if this is something that you are interested in, if you would like to learn more about what it is that women really want, what do they not want, and what they really, really desire, then Female Sexuality Decoded is available inside the School of Intimacy. If it's your first time visiting this channel and you haven't heard of the School of Intimacy, this is our online platform. It's our academy that basically helps people increase their competence and confidence in dating, relationships, love, and sex. And so you have access to the library of incredible courses covering every single aspect of intimate life. And inside the school, there is the Female Sexuality Decoded. So when you join the school, you can go through this course, but you also get immediate access to everything else, to the whole library of content. And you can join for as little as $69. So if it's something you are interested in, head over to magdakay.com/school. The link is also in the description of this video. And my love, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you would like more videos like this. And I would also love to connect with you over Instagram. I post something every day. You get a very personal insight into my life and how I embody all of these teachings. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. And I hope to see you next week in the next video. Bye.